everyone. I'd like to take this can. Normally I would demo this in class, and I would like to know the surface area for this part that's all around right here. So this top part, I don't want that right now. This bottom part, I don't want that. I just want to know this part right here. So what's that? So I've got some scissors, and we'll see how this goes. Here, if I take this and chop this right along there. Yeah. Okay. Then if I remove this thingy. Oh, oh, yeah. All right. Sweet. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. Yes. Okay. Oh, there, did it. Basically, in one piece. But this is a. Let's take a look at the shape, right? So the rectangle. And my question is, if you look at this rectangle, I'll step back a little bit. If you look at this rectangle, what about the height of the rectangle? So from here to here, right? So if the area of this thing is height times width, then let's look at the height. So where are you going to find the height on the can? Well, the height along here should be the height of the can, right? So just whatever the ooh. Okay, the height of the rectangle here is the height of the can. Now the bigger question is, what about the width of the rectangle? So all along here, right? So how are we going to find the width of this rectangle? And if you look at this can, where are you going to find that on the can? Well, it's the circumference of the circle, right? So it's as you go around the circle ones like this. So, I mean, how can you tell? I'm just turn the can sideways, and other than oh, now the label's sticking to me. How do I do this? Maybe I'll use the bottom of the can, so, or the bottom of the label. So, as this wraps around, right? So, one time around the can, let's see where the cut occurred here. Yeah, so one time around the can that ends up being the rectangle. So when you unwrap this rectangle, right? So again, how do we do this? Yeah, once around. Awesome. So you should use the information about the height and the width of this rectangle in order to compute the area of the rectangle, and all of that information should be based on the values of the can. So it can all be written in terms of the radius and height of the can. I'll leave it to you to think about that for a moment, and then if you want to, so let's bring it up now. The height of the can, if you called it h, then you've got an h. Maybe I'll write on the label. So length times width. Length times width. And so one of those, the width, or the length, one of these is h. So the length is this way, and that's the height of the can. Then the width, so that's this way, and that's around the can once, so that is 2 pi r for the circumference. Let me write that in. Ooh, it's 2 pi r. So there you have it. So when you multiply h times 2 pi r, that ends up being the overall area, the surface area of the label portion of the can. Often this is written with the 2 pi r in front of the h, don't distribute here, so you could also write this as it's often presented this way in books, 2 times pi times r times h. All right, I think I'll end the video.